Well, it sounds like it's going to be a three-dog night kind of weekend.
Well, we'll have to settle for two. Here's Lui and Oliver in this week's edition of the Newshounds.
Here's the Newshounds, Lui and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the Newshounds, otter pups first snowfall.
Orphan cougar cubs find a home.
And it's simply black and white.
But first, it's one of nature's most spectacular sights. Every year, millions of red crabs emerge on Christmas Island, Australia, and make their way to the ocean to breed. The migration starts with the first rainfall of the wet season, usually in November. Red crabs all over the island leave their homes at the same time and start marching toward the ocean. Male crabs lead the way and are joined by females along the way. The exact timing and speed of the migration is determined by the phase of the moon. Red crabs spawn before dawn on a receding high tide during the last quarter of the moon. Incredibly, they know exactly when to leave their burrows to make this lunar date.
Lion Country Safari in West Palm Beach, Florida welcomed a baby plains zebra to its herd. The foal and mom are doing great. Lion Country Safari is home to the largest herd of zebras in the U.S. They have nearly 60 zebras under their care. Plains zebras are listed as near threatened with a decreasing population in the wild, so any addition to its numbers is a welcome addition.
A pair of cougar cubs found alone by a rancher in Washington have settled into their new home in the Houston Zoo in Texas. Named Shasta the 7th and Louie, the two male cougars were found orphaned at 4 weeks old and probably wouldn't survive if left on their own. Shasta the 7th will be the new live mascot for the University of Houston, whose previous zoo-residing mascot, Shasta the 6th, died of old age in August. Zookeepers observe that Shasta is very protective of his smaller brother and often sleeps or rests with a paw over Louie.
Finally, a group of baby river otters experienced their first snowfall at the Milwaukee Zoo this week. The four, the first ever born at the Milwaukee Zoo, are named Corky, Bailey, Cedric, and Evie, and they had the time of their lives playing in the snow. The pups were born on February 7th to Mom Shamrock and Dad Muller. The zoo posted the video with this caption, "Otterly the best snow post of the day." We couldn't agree more.
And that's this week's edition of the Newshounds Now update.
First snow, those crabs are amazing, I think.
It's fascinating.
Nature is fascinating indeed. All right, stay warm this weekend.